First, I'd like to do a bit of housekeeping. Feel free to unmute yourself when it's your turn to speak. Please be mindful of everyone else by muting yourself while others are speaking. You're welcome to put any contact information that you want to into the chat. We meet here to share deals, look for deals and solutions we have in need with our real estate. We are not your financial advisors, attorneys, or accountants. We do not endorse or recommend any specific solutions or contractors here. You're advised to do your own due diligence to your own satisfaction before you invest. The first Friday of each month is normally Ask the Attorney with Ms. Catherine Davis. Our meetings are typically recorded, so only share what you want others to know.
Thank you, Laura.
Yeah.
All right. Why do you have anything you want to start us off with today?
No, I kind of been out of the loop for the last couple of weeks. You have any updates?
I don't really have anything. We had a good meeting with the North Side landlord. I don't know, a couple weeks ago at our main meeting. We've had some good turnouts here on Friday. We do have our breakfast coming up again. That's the second Tuesday of the month, correct? At the Shack.
Okay, second Tuesday, and haven't found my calendar yet. Some on my desk here. I got back. I think it's about it's early this month.
Let's see. The second one would be the 12th this month.
The 12th, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And what time is that?
It's 7 to 9 at the Shack in Creve Coeur. And you can find a link to the address and details on our website or on Meetup.
Great.
So, yeah, it's always a good time. In fact, I'm going to be inviting a contractor we're thinking about having it as a speaker. I'm going to invite to this September meeting. So
Great.
he might be there to get some good advice on contracting and home inspections. He does home inspections, very knowledgeable guy in the construction trades.
Great.
So hopefully he'll be joining us. So yeah, hopefully anybody else can do it. It's available on a Tuesday. So yeah, who wants to get us started here today? Who's looking for a contractor recommendation? Got something to sell, real estate related? Either got a service to offer that's real estate investors could use? You're welcome to chime in. I know David or Stacy, you want to give us a little pitch on your services that you offer? You're one of our sponsors, and we really appreciate your support and appreciate you coming here on every Friday too.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm Stacy Lowe, and then Dave Soto is on here as well. He's a Boston broker. We are a full service real estate company, but we do specialize in property management. So from St. Louis all the way down to Cape Girardeau, we are available to help manage your properties, and we handle everything from start to finish. We market the properties, we show the properties, we screen and place the tenants, we oversee and handle all the maintenance. At the end of the year, we do tax preparation for you. So we have everything covered when it comes to your investment properties. So if you have any questions or want to discuss anything more, please reach out to me. My email is Stacy, STACY at Soto, SOTOPS.com. And then my office line, 636-305-3380. And I am extension 311. And I'll put that in the chat as well.
Okay. And you can also find our number on our contact information on our website, down the right-hand side of most of our web pages, along with the rest of our sponsors. Okay. Who else has got something today for us? Anybody looking for anything? Everybody's just staying in out of the heat. I got an idea. That's what
Right.
good place to be. Yeah, I stopped over and checked on my condos. It's empty right now, and watered to put a hose on a tree in one of my other rentals while I was out, and Yeah, it's gonna be a while. I'm gonna let it run for a couple hours. I'm gonna go turn it off, and then I'll be back in the air conditioning. Don't want to lose any trees in this environment, this heat. They get thirsty.
Yeah, I think we talked about it months and months ago, but does anybody have any referrals for references for a tuck pointer? I just had one person, Massey specifically on South Union, give me a bid on a corner of a building that a tree rubbed against and knocked off about 20 bricks, and they want to charge like 9,000 to fix it. And I'm going, holy crap! For about 10 or 15 years ago, I could have got the whole building tuck pointed for 9,000. So I'm looking to see if there's somebody who's got a better deal.
Yeah, that sounds pretty incredible. But yeah, I know prices of labor, materials going up, but yeah, that sounds pretty pricey. No, I haven't any tuck pointing done for years, so any of my references are probably long out of business. They were older gentlemen and probably long since retired. Anybody else? Anybody know anything? And especially in St. Louis, a lot of brick buildings to be tuck pointed. So, and I had a number of them, like I said, over the years, but not right now.
I don't know any specific tuck pointers, but there is a group on Facebook called Contractors and Handymen Referrals of Greater St. Louis. You can get on there. I've had good luck with them in the past, and if they come across somebody that's has a bad reference or has done bad business with someone else, they'll delete them out of the group. So maybe try the Facebook group.
That's a great point. Thanks for
Yeah.
bringing that up, Stacy. That's a good group. I've gotten some referrals out of there also. The other one I like there is Deals Gone Bad. You can find out who is bad on there too. So it doesn't hurt to look both. Not that you're looking for anybody bad, but you never know.
Yeah, those groups are like kind of combined. I think they have the same admin. So if someone's posted on Deals Gone Bad, they delete them off of the referral page.
Yep. Great
Okay.
source. Thank you.
Okay. Sounds like another reason I should get on Facebook. Huh? I have used it to sell a few items. I'm using my wife's, she's on Facebook, using my wife's account, but that's been my extent of Facebook. So I'm not the one to talk about that.
Yeah, it's not just for chit chat and messing around.
Yeah, good. I'm glad to know that. Yeah, I don't have time to chit chat, and I have trouble keeping up with responding to my emails and deleting all the spam that comes in my email box.
Yeah, I guess while I'm at it, I might as well ask and see whether Dave and Stacy or anybody else has a general contractor, I guess you want to call that. I kind of want to redo a whole building that's in the city. What is a two-family right now, but it's the one I talked about several months ago with Melissa, where plaster's falling down and all sorts of stuff. And it needs pretty much a lot of work, electric, plumbing, etc. And but a house down the street, I think now it's been about 3 years, 4 years ago, the people who owned it sold it for like, I want to say 70,000, and then 9 months later or less than that, a guy came in and rehabbed it and sold it for over 300. And I'm going, holy crap. you know, if I could rehab this one for 100, 150 and sell it for 300, it'd be wow. And that's kind of what I talked about with Melissa before. I guess I need to call her back because I think she had a reference too, but I figured I'd pop it up here again and see if anybody else had a reference they could suggest.
Yeah, I don't know. If you've tried, I've recommended, somebody had asked in the past about doing a full rehab. I think I do some work for me. He used to do a lot of rehabs for Faster House out here in St. Charles. And that's how I got connected with him, because he was doing a house up on a corner when I was getting one of my rentals fixed up. And he came down and did some specialty work for me. But yeah, I kind of kept his number, and he's his company's name is Superior Restoration and Remodeling. I got one of his pins right here. That's what I'm reading. His phone number is 314-402-8482. That's 314-402-8482.
Okay, thanks, Lloyd.
Yeah, I might try him, and let me know, yeah, if he can do you any good, or if he's not in business anymore, because it's been a couple years back.
Right.
Christopher's got a tuck pointing referral for you there. Christopher, can you unmute yourself and maybe say that verbally too? He put that in the chat, but yeah, so we can all hear it. Is that possible? Yeah, he may not be able to unmute himself.
Yeah, he may not. But yeah, it's Hernandez Tuck Point. I see it there now. 314-354-4989. That's Hernandez Tuck Pointing. 314-354-4989.
Okay, thanks. Yeah.
Okay. Quiet day here today. Nobody's got anything else going on? Everybody's got their projects well underhand, and all their vacancies filled, and
Yeah, Lloyd.
hey, Charles.
This is Chuck Grothen, same as usual as far as me, private money lending. If anybody needs some private money and a little guidance on properties, so on and so forth. Just to let people know that I am here at be Lakeview Investment Strategies at gmail.com. Phone numbers 815-324-2133. So that's just a little bit of input if anybody's got any questions pertaining to the private money lending.
Okay. Thank you, Charles, for your input. See, Elaine put a comment here in the chat. Anyone have anything in St. Charles or St. Charles County?
Elaine, what are you looking for? Are you looking for a turnkey property? Are you looking for a rehab, or what exactly are you looking for? If you unmute yourself, if you could, and give us a little more detail, because then we can put that out there. Maybe you can unmute yourself.
Okay, there. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there you are.
Sorry about that. I was got a new pair of headsets in. So, yeah, no, really, I've been working with some wholesalers, and everything seems to be South City right now that I'm seeing, few mid, and so I'm just trying to get connected with maybe a greater host of audience for flipping. Yes, the answer is I'm looking for rehab opportunities to either flip or for rentals.
Okay, so are you going to be keeping these yourself if you do, if for the right property, or you just plan on flipping these to someone else? Is that what your motive is?
Yeah, what I really would like to be able to do is find wholesale opportunities in which I can go in and do the repairs and then flip sell the house. However, I do know that I'll probably run into opportunities where rental may be the smarter option, and I'm open to considering that as well.
Okay, and how major of a project or minor of a projects are you looking for, and maybe what price range, just to give some people some ideas?
Sure. I would say I'm kind of looking for a medium, not a full rehab right now. Something that got the work put, that needs to go into it, but not just a complete wipeout. From a financial perspective, as you guys all know, it's really in the math. So I can't say, well, here's my number, because depending on the property and the value of the property and the location of the property, it may be something that you spend $200,000 because you're going to get 300, or it may be a $30,000 property that you're going to get 50,000 on. So I don't want to put a number on it, because I think that the area is more important.
Okay, thank you. And would you like to give us your contact information? Would you like to share that?
Yeah, absolutely. So you can reach me at Elaine Sneed Investment at gmail.com. And my direct phone line is 636-346-7460.
Okay, thank you. And if you don't mind putting that in the chat also, that helps a lot of times for people writing it down.
Doing it right now.
Thank you, Elaine.
You are welcome.
And then looks like Derrick is looking for something. Derrick, can you unmute yourself? Would you like to tell us what you're looking for? And let's see, maybe you can't unmute yourself, or maybe you got some new headphones too.
Yeah, well, and I'd be kind of interested, because he says he's got some properties for sale.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Derrick Bain, got his contact number.
Yep, I'll go ahead and just here's what he said, just for anybody listening to the replays. Hello, everyone. I'm trying. Are you on? Can you unmute now, Derrick?
Yes. Hi.
Sure. What do you have there?
I'm looking for anyone that has interested in getting property in St. Louis area. I'm still trying to start my first deal going on. So if anybody have any interesting in getting property in any areas of St. Louis or St. Louis County, South City, you can contact me or email me.
Okay, and if you don't mind verbally telling us your contact information, that would be great. And we might want to look at Charles, it sounds like.
Okay. It is 314-401-9243. And the email address is dbain3031@gmail.com.
All right. Okay, thank you, Derrick.
No problem.
Okay. Anybody else have anything they're looking for? Have anything to offer?
Hi, my name's Beth. I just joined. This is my first time attending. I'm looking for any multifamilies in Old North, if anybody has any connections there.
Okay, multifamilies in North St. Louis. Okay, the old North St. Louis.
Yes.
Okay.
I can put my name in the chat.
Okay. Or you can, say it for people that are listening on the replay. You might have something.
Yeah, sure. It's Beth, Beth Becks, Becks 17 @gmail.com.
Okay. Beth wants property in Old North St. Louis.
Do you have any more details, Beth? Like, I mean, you said multifamily. Are you looking for any certain price range or any certain neighborhoods? Because North covers a lot of neighborhoods.
Yeah.
So is there anything a little more specific maybe that you'd like to share with us?
Yeah, like the Old North area around Crown Candy, maybe south of Hyde Park. And maybe, you know, Benton Park West or North Gravoy Park. Could be open as well. I can write that in the chat.
Okay, any certain price range or are you open pretty much?
We're open, probably looking for value add properties under 300.
Under 300, you said?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That gives us an idea. Thank you.
Sure.
Thanks, guys.
Okay. Surely she can find something there. There's a lot of properties that need attention in North St. Louis. Okay.
Now,
Right.
now I want to go to Crown Candy. Haven't been there in a long time. Best Rubens ever.
Yeah, I haven't been there for a while, but yeah,
And
We-
Fields.
we used to go there for before Easter, get some of their Easter candies.
I was just there not too long ago. And I agree, best Rubens ever. And it made you want to revitalize that whole neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
They've been one of the cornerstones of that area. They've been there forever and they're not going anywhere. So it's good to know there's some businesses like that. And I think with that, with all the more investments in the it's the NGA, Geospatial Agency that's going in, not that far away. I think things are going to be happening in that neighborhood. So it's probably a good area to be investing in. Okay. Anybody else got anything for us today?
Do want to remind you that we have our resource directory that we started. So if anybody would like to put their contact information, in fact, some of you I know are first timers here, I'll put my email address in here. So if you would like to just say like you're looking for properties in a certain area, or you just want to, you have some services available, feel free to do that. We do, there's no cost for this. We may expand down the road, but right now we're trying to share some information with people that are on the calls every week, because we do have people asking every week, just like we did today, tuck pointers and stuff. Last time I used a tuck pointer myself was probably 15 years ago or more. So that's something, it does come up. You don't need it all the time, but it's nice to have a quick resource directory if we do need one. So if anybody would like to share information, or if you'd just like to get a copy of it once we have it completed, you can also send me a request for that. So feel free to do so. There's my email address if you'd like to be included. So
So
Okay.
do we need to email you to be on that then? Is that what you're saying? It's not like something we can just go into the chat for?
yes, just send me an email. Just request that you'd like to be part of that, and I'd be happy to. I've got a little thing, just a couple of questions, with contact information you want to share, just like here too, though. Just make sure it's something you want to share with people, and maybe not your personal daughter's email or something like that. But,
I don't know. I might want to share her email.
well, that's up to you. Whatever you choose to share, though. We are gonna have a disclaimer, just like we do here, because we do recommend you do everybody does their own due diligence, even though you meet people here. They're all you know, we always like to trust everybody, but do your own verification and your own due diligence too. But yeah, we would like to make sure that that you do know that going into it. So.
Okay, yeah, thank you, John, for setting that up. Well, nobody has anything else. I think we can call it a session here today. Appreciate everybody coming on. Got some good couple good leads. Hopefully we connected some folks with some services.
You guys are great. Everybody have a great weekend. I'm gonna have to jump off.
Okay, thanks for coming in, Elaine.
You bet. See y'all. Bye.
Okay, and again, remind you about the if you're not here on, we're here at 11 o'clock every Friday, and then our networking breakfast 7 o'clock, 7 to 9 on the second Tuesday at the Shack in Creve Coeur, and always on the third Tuesday of the month. We're live and in person with a active speaker. We're planning on having a panel of our own member investors coming up here in September. So that's really something to look forward to. So, you got anything else, John?
No, I really don't have anything today. That's pretty good discussions on a couple things. Looks like people are just kind of looking for things right now, which is always good. You should always be looking for stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You never know when the opportunities arise. So yeah, just our next meeting's on the 19th of September. So watch your emails, and of course come in every Friday, and we will be here again next week.
Yep.
That's about all I have.
Thank you all. Thank you all for coming on.
All right. Good seeing
See
you
you next week.
Thank
All right.
you.
Thanks.
Thanks, everybody. See you later.